Hi, Ronak.
Hi Arushi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. Let's welcome everybody. And for those who haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the video. Sorry,
Yes.
like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Yes, please do that. Please do. Let's see if people have commented yet. People are joining in. They will trickle in soon, the comments. Right.
Yes.
So, how have you been? How has everybody been?
Yes, please let us know in the comments. We are very
Yes.
excited to know. Arushi and I are live together after a really long time.
We are actually.
I remember going live and it was a very good time of the year, December near Christmas, and
Yes.
see these dog days currently.
Right. For sure. And it
So
was
bad.
what a pleasant weather. And, all of
Used to.
us
It used to be a
used to,
pleasant
like,
weather.
of course, like that time. It was such a pleasant weather. We were all having a good time because of the weather.
Very good, of course. Yes.
Yes, so that. Hello, Pradeep. Thank you so much for always commenting, being there, interacting. We're glad
I
to see you.
believe.
Hello. All right. So,
Also,
yes,
one
Anna.
thing, Arushi.
Go
Sorry to
ahead.
interrupt you.
No,
I
go
just
ahead.
used this little phrase, the dog days of this current weather, the summer.
Mhm.
So maybe please ask people in the audience, ask people in the comments who are watching our video that who knows this phrase, dog days of summer. Can we please get some answers quickly?
I don't think so. Currently, we have many people to answer that for us, Rana, because people are just
Okay.
joining in. Yeah.
All right. So I'll let you guys know. So
Thank you.
dog days are the hottest days of the season, I would say. The
Mhm.
hottest days of summer. And I don't think I'd be lying when I say this, that these days, those dog days are going on. It is so bad. It is so hot. I don't even want to go outside at all. The ACs are not working. Nothing is working for me currently. And these are really bad days. So dog days.
Mhm. For sure. And it is that hot, right? So had Pradeep has been commenting. He said he's delighted to be here. We're delighted
Wow.
to have you with us, Pradeep. All right. So yes, Sonik, it has been extremely hot across India. And yeah, all of us have been having dog days, all of us, for the past 1 month or so. Oh my God. Yeah. So the thing is, because it's been so hot and all of us have this shared experience that,
Yeah.
we are all suffering because it's so hot, we thought might as well like incorporate that in English and learn a few things today. So we wanted today cover and discuss idioms and vocabulary related to weather. So that's something that's interesting because I believe a lot of us struggle with idioms, with vocabulary in general. So this will really help. All right. So that's what we're going to do today. And Jonak will get us started with that.
All right. So idioms related to the hot weather. So the first one that comes to my mind is not related to the hot weather, but what I can think of right now is I recently read somewhere about the weather and how they described it is that it is a scorcher today.
Mhm.
So I really like that word. It's a scorcher. So scorching means something that is very hot.
Mhm.
So they have converted it into a noun, and then they say it's a scorcher today. And
Mhm.
a scorcher means an extremely hot day.
Mhm.
I really like
Okay.
that.
Right. That it really because scorching is so hot, and so it is a scorcher today. That is
Yeah,
so interesting,
right.
right? Right. Yes. That. So with because like it's a shared experience that all of us are facing this heat and all of us are so hot constantly. Heat is also used in different forms in
Hmm.
idioms, right?
Hmm.
Because when we are heat, like when we take the heat or when we are feeling very hot, we are tired, we are under a lot of stress, we don't want to be in that heat anymore. So how this is used differently, there's an idiom for it. It is take the heat. to take the heat. So what that means is that if you can take heat, you can take criticism and handle stressful situations very well. That's how it is used differently. That is how heat is used in this context. So,
Okay.
for example, the sentence can be something like, don't worry if the project fails and the boss gets angry, right? If your boss gets angry,
Yeah.
I will take the heat for us, right?
Mhm.
Maybe your partner
Okay.
says that, somebody you're working with says that, I'll take the heat from the boss, don't worry.
Okay.
That is to handle
Mhm.
stressful situations, because that's what heat does to us, right? We get extremely
Yeah.
stressed.
Yes.
So that is an interesting way, right? Sort of to use heat
Yeah.
in a
Right, right. And not just be like not just use heat in a single context, that's the weather that we are using these days,
right.
but in some other senses as well.
Mhm.
Makes sense, right? So
Right.
this reminds me of another one,
Mhm.
and it is a dead heat.
Mhm.
So it is we use this when there is no single winner,
Okay.
and there could be two or more participants for the first place.
Mhm.
Maybe there's a tie,
Mhm.
like there is it cricket matches that they end, but no one party, no one team is winner, so
Mhm.
both of them end up with a tie. So
Mhm.
that's a dead heat. So when the other team loses, for example, that gives us more joy that
Mhm.
okay,
Right.
we defeated them and then we are the winners.
Mhm.
So that heat, that energy is dead because we are no team is happy in a way that okay, the other one lost. So that's a dead heat. So that's an interesting one too, according to me.
Oh, right. Like that's so cool.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
cool. Yeah. Okay, so something that keeps me cool in this are these cautious that okay, I can barely survive this heat. So
Mhm.
I keep myself cool with all these cool drinks. So guys, please let us know what's keeping you guys cool and what
Yes.
are you having to keep, remain sane in this heat. So please let us
Yes.
know in the comments. I
Yes.
want
Please.
to know.
Yes. Yes. Please do put it in the comments. We would love to know what is keeping you sane, what is keeping you cool. So please do let us know. Yes. So coming back to heat and like idioms related to heat, just how, like I said before, we are extremely stressed when we're in a lot of heat, right? Like we are, we want to go home or we want to go to a cool place. So another interesting way to use heat is this idiom, in the heat of the moment. So when you do or say something in the heat of the moment, it is because you're too angry or excited to think properly. Like that's what heat does to us. It gets us
Yeah.
extremely excited or just frustrated. You just want to do things.
Right.
Yeah, that's what he does to us. So that is what this idiom means, in the heat of the moment. So something in a sentence format, it can be something like, she was so angry that in the heat of the moment she threw her pen at her. So when you're so angry or so pissed that you throw something down or you throw something at the wall, you're just extremely frustrated, so you say something incorrectly, or all of that. So that is to do something in the heat of the moment. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
And some people use it, I don't know, they use it as an excuse. Okay, it happened because it happened in the heat of the moment. I didn't intend to do it, but I was so angry. I was so frustrated that I did it. So I remember doing something in the heat of the moment. So I was a little girl, not little, I don't know, I was a teenager. I was hitting teens, and I was 13 probably or 14, and I was so angry. And we had a big drum, like I don't know, this length of drum, and we used to keep all our toys in it. So I don't know, we had some balls to play with,
Mm-hmm.
a lot of things, and we had kept that in the drum, and that was
Mm-hmm.
on the terrace, I remember. So I was so angry, and I don't know, I threw it. I threw the drum, and I obviously did not intend to break that, like, but that just happened. So all the toys were out, and everything just all the mess was created, and that's something that I did in the heat of
Yeah, yeah. All of us have. Thank you for sharing the story, Ronak. All of us have, of course, done things in the heat of the moment and then
yeah.
regretted it.
Yes,
Because why did we do that? Because
I
when
know,
you're in the
right?
heat of the moment, you're not thinking properly, you're not processing things, and you're
Right.
not looking at the outcome of what you're going to do, right? The
Hmm.
action. So
Hmm.
that.
Yeah.
But it's okay, Ronak. You were a child, so
Thank you, Arushi. Now I feel so better, so much good after doing that. Okay, yeah, we
Yeah.
all have done things like that. Okay, so I have one more, and it is the heat is on. So when the heat is on, a situation is becoming more difficult and busier, I would say. So, for example, we can use it in a sense like there are only 5 more days until the election. So the heat is on. So people are
Right.
really excited, and it's becoming very difficult for people to wait. So the heat is on.
Right, right. That's so cool. So, like an easy way to remember heat related idioms is to remember what heat does to you. It
Yeah.
gets you stressed, it gets you excited, it gets you going, right? It gets you frustrated. You're walking all over the place. It's hot, it's hot, it's hot. That's what heat does to you. So that's how you can
Right.
remember the idioms also. Yeah.
True. Okay, so when you just said that we run around like it's hot, so it makes me remember of my chemistry classes. No, not chemistry, physics. I was so bad at science, but still okay. Giving this example, so when these electrons, I don't know when these get excited, so they move around like that, right? So that's the state of tension, energy, and like being busy. So we can easily take out the meaning of all these idioms, even if we don't know, even if we haven't heard any such idiom earlier. But we can take the meaning out of it always.
Right.
And how the water boils, right? So it's all over the pan and it is boiling. So that's
Right. Right. What an interesting way to explain it. Thank you, Ronak. We have a couple of highs in the comment section. It's one is highs from Tiana. Hello, Tiana. Thank you for joining us. And we have a hi from Chandan. Hello, Chandan. He's also commented, good evening, early live today. Yes, we went live. So sometimes we go live on at 5 p.m. Sometimes we'll go live at 7. So we really encourage you to every Thursday, Friday, just check our social media to see when we are going live so that you can watch us and comment.
Right. And also you can go on our Instagram. We always update about our lives over there.
Yes, always.
And on even there we have a lot of content for you guys. So you can go and like that. And if you like it, so you can press the like also and follow our channel so that you can get all the updates. And we put on some amazing content every day. So it's good for you guys.
Yes, it's a lot of it's fun, it's interesting,
Right.
and it's very easy. Like the way it has been explained is easy to understand. So please do visit our social media and comment and like and let us know what you feel about it. Okay, so last heat related idiom for all of us. Okay, if you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen. Okay, so if the pressure is too much for you, stop. It is used when somebody is not good at dealing with stressful situations. So again, something stress related. Like if you can't stand the heat, just get out of the kitchen. Like it's literally also it means something, right? Like if you cannot stand in the kitchen when you're cooking something and it's too hot, just get out of the situation. So even similarly, when you're in a stressful situation, you cannot stand the pressure, just separate yourself from it. Get out of that room, get out of the situation, all of that. So yeah, so something like in a sentence, it can be something like this. Being a captain is a hard job, and if you can't stand the heat, you should get out of the kitchen. Like if you can't be a captain, then get out of the kitchen and don't do it, because with that sort of position comes the pressure, right? So it's like that. Yeah.
This is a good one. Yeah, this is a new one for me too.
All right. It's I'm pretty sure, so we have just covered like 5 idioms related to heat, but there are a lot of idioms I'm pretty sure related to heat that we have not covered. Idioms, similes, and other vocabulary words. So please do your own little research.
Yes,
and always, right? So yeah. So now we have another something else also for you. We discussed idioms related to heat, correct? But we also want to discuss idioms related to weather. So weather related idioms, please. Because what is heat if it's related to weather? It's temperature, it's what you feel. So we want to also cover the broader area. So yeah, that's what we're going to cover now. So Ronak, if you can get us started.
Yes, sure. And as you say, weather. So there is one which is very common and it's very useful as well. You can use it many times, and most of the times to give excuses, as people do. I do too. So it's very simple. You can just say under the weather. So you're not under the weather, but this means that you don't feel well when you say that you are under the weather. So if you're feeling under the weather, it means you are not feeling well. So you can say that, oh, I couldn't attend that class because I was under the weather, or I was feeling under the weather. So it is not related to weather, but it has the word weather in it, remember? So
Yes.
that's one. Yes.
Right. And when someone asks you like, oh, why did you not do this? As Ronak said, you can use an excuse. But when somebody asks you and you don't want to specify why did you not do it, you don't want to say, oh, I was lazy or like I was sleeping. So you can just say under the weather, and it's up to them what they guess from it.
Yeah.
So you can say it. And it's a formal way of saying things also. Say under the weather. So yeah, pretty cool. And like it's related to weather, but not really. So it sounds pretty cool, right? Pretty cool is what I can say here. But, okay, I have another one, but I don't think so. It's used that commonly. It's good to know though. It's always good to know things. So it's the idiom is fair weather friend. All right. So fair weather is what do you mean by fair weather? It means the weather is pleasant and sunny, right? It's not too hot or not too cold, and it's perfect for having fun, especially outdoors. So basically, it's like when you want to go out, sometimes you look at the weather and you're like, I have to go out, I have to go somewhere because it's such a beautiful weather. So a fair weather friend is somebody who's only there with you at when you're having a great time in your life. It's not there with you when when you're in a bad phase of your life. He's only there, he's only interacting, he's only your friend when you're having the best time, when you have everything going on, when you're in a great mood, you have all the money, you have all the resource, everything, right? But as soon as you don't have all these things with you, they're not your friend anymore, they're not talking to you, they don't want to talk to you, right? So that's somebody, like, you can call them fair weather friend. Hopefully you don't have such friends, but if you do,
this sounds only so bad for me, but yeah, right? This is so and sad as well if someone is like this. So let us all hope that we don't get such friends and we don't become such friends ever.
Right, for sure. But if you happen to observe like somebody is a friend like that, then you know what to call them, right?
Yeah.
A fair weather friend.
Right.
Yeah, that's why.
Correct. That's a good one. Okay. And then there's another one which has the word weather in it, and it is to weather the storm. So it can be a little confusing when we say weather, and we are actually talking about how cold it is outside, or whether it's raining, snowing, windy, or sunny. So this idiom, weather the storm, means to get through or to survive. So for example, what we survive, some difficulty, some difficult situation, or anything like that. So here the storm is referring to that difficult time or challenge. So to weather the storm means to come out of that difficult situation, to survive a difficult challenge, you can say. So and as an example, you can say Tina is going through a hard time right now, but she'll weather the storm. So we know that she's a strong person, she's a strong lady, so she can weather the storm. That's how we can use it.
Right. You can imagine like walking yourself through a storm, and how strong you've got to be, the determination you have to have. That's why Tina can weather the storm, right? Because she has a determination in her. So yeah, it's all because how I tend to learn English, or I used to when I was in the process. I'm still learning English, but when I was like learning the basics, I tend to imagine how they will look like, the words, or they in my brain, and it helped me. So maybe it can help you guys as you're learning English. So that
definitely.
Yes. So another one, for some reason I'm covering the non-common ones, but it's a pretty interesting one actually. Keep a weather eye on someone or something. Okay. So a weather eye doesn't mean that it doesn't mean somebody's literal eye. Okay. It's not somebody's eye. A weather eye is to keep a close watch on somebody. So and why do you do that? So that there is no sudden storm from them. in the sense you are prepared because they are unpredictable. So you want to keep a close watch on them. That is why. So that's what it means to keep a weather eye on them. Yeah. So
That's
maybe
good.
right the next time, if you want to, rather than saying, oh, this person is suspicious or unpredictable, you can say that I'm keeping a weather eye on this person because I am not too sure of what they'll do. So that.
Okay, nice. That's a good one. That's a good one. Okay, so too much about weather in the hot season. I really want the rains to come, the monsoon to come as quickly as possible. So I'll tell you one about the rains. So there's one which says "right as rain." So in this idiom, rain, it means that everything is going well or someone is feeling better. So if I say that yesterday I was under the weather, but today I'm fine. So I can say yesterday I was under the weather and today I'm right as rain. So now I'm feeling better. It was yesterday that I wasn't feeling well. So these two are related. So you can remember it in this manner as well. That yesterday I was under the weather, but today I'm as right as rain. So,
Right. That's pretty cool. That's a great way of even linking idioms and remembering them. Right. Okay, so now a super common one. I'm pretty sure many of you have at least heard. If you don't know what it actually means, have at least heard of this before. It's raining cats and dogs. It just means that it's raining very heavily. Cats and dogs hopefully usually never rain. And so, but when you say that it's raining cats and dogs, it means that it's raining very heavily. Like you cannot do anything. If you're stuck, you're stuck outside. You can't even travel. All of that. So that's what it means, is to rain heavily.
Right. And I remember using this in one of our lives earlier in the Idioms series, and we discussed about raining cats and dogs, and it's really nice. And I shared this incident which happened with my school teacher, and he was telling us that it's raining cats and dogs outside. So we were so surprised that okay, is something really happening, something exciting that we are missing out. So, and then he was like, it means something else, students. Chill. Cats and dogs are not actually raining outside. So, yes. So, you can go back and watch our idioms and proverbs series. And we have 3 to 4 sessions in that till now. You guys can check that out as well.
Right. And, there is no, so like, it's a very interesting idiom, right? It's raining cats and dogs. And it's history, like we don't know where it's come from, but because it's such an interesting way to describe how heavily it is raining,
right?
So you can also do your own little research and see where it's come from, and all of that will help you remember it.
Correct. Also, I would share one more. I don't know if that's the last one for today because our time is running. So it is come rain or shine. So it's a very sweet idiom. I really like this one. And it means no matter what happens. So, it's a really old one, and it's been used by many famous literate people, not literate people, what am I saying? But, in poems and in stories, and they say, come rain or shine. So no matter what happens, things are going to, for example, these live sessions are always conducted every Friday, come rain or shine. So you guys can meet us here always. Sorry, every Friday, not always. Every Friday, come rain or shine. So yes, we have our sessions always.
Yes. Thank you, Ronak. We have comments. So Harshi has said, hi, ma'am. Hello. And Nitin has said, what's the name of the other tutor? So I don't know whom they're referring to. So that's Ronak. And my name is Arushi. Hello.
Hello.
And Chandan has just said, come rain or shine with emojis. So yes, come rain or shine.
This looks so cute. Yes, Chandan, you've got it right.
Yes, it does. It does look super cute. Ronak, I think we should go on for a few more minutes, and then because I think people have started commenting.
Right. Okay, I see one comment, and Chandan says, what is business English, and can we have a live session on that? Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much, Chandan, for these suggestions. And we would like the rest of you also to put in your comments and let us know anything that you want to know more about and anything that you want us to talk about in these live sessions, because we do these come rain or shine. So you can let us know and we'll have a session on that. Yes, Chandan, we'll definitely have a session on business English soon.
Yes. Thank you for the suggestion, Chandan. Really, thank you. Okay, so we can, I think, do two more and then we can end, right?
Right.
So I have one from my end, like related to rain. Saving for a rainy day.
Yeah, that's good.
Right. So rain keeps switching between being like a pleasant thing and an unpleasant thing. Makes sense, right? Because when it rains moderately, it's okay. When it rains a lot, then nobody likes it, right? Like anything for that matter.
Yeah.
So rain now is back to being unpleasant. And so a rainy day is when things are going wrong. Okay. So what it means is that you should always prepare for unexpected things. So when it's raining in a rainy day, you're not stuck and confused as to how to go about things. So it's always good to save for a rainy day, and also in the monetary sense. So that's why, like, you need to have savings, you need to do all of that, because you never know what will happen, right? So you need to be secure. That's what it also means. Yes.
That makes sense, and it makes me it's a reminder that okay, have some savings, don't spend all your money on anything on shopping and on food. So yeah, good one. Okay,
Right.
so we've been talking about rain for a long time, and rains also make me think of rainbows, and I still am very excited whenever there's a rainbow, and I get when I was a kid, I hadn't seen rainbow for, I don't know, for a good part of my life, and I had only read about rainbows, seen rainbows in TV and pictures, and then it was the first time I was really excited about actually watching a rainbow. So there's one idiom which quite relates to this, and it means chasing rainbows. So chasing rainbows means that you are trying to reach an impossible goal, something that I don't know what could be an impossible goal for you, but for me, waking up early is like chasing rainbows. So I've been trying to do that for a good time, and now I think I've just given up. So I had been chasing rainbows for a long time, and now I have understood not to do that.
Yeah, that the rainbows don't want to be chased.
Don't want to be chased, yeah. So guys, please let us know how you have chased rainbows. We have done things like that. All of us must have done something like that. So what according to you would be chasing rainbows? So let us know. And again, it means trying to reach an impossible goal.
Right. Thank you, Ronak. So we have a few comments. We can read them and then we can wrap this up, please. So Nitin has asked us, can you tell what is a common thing between both of us, so both of you?
Okay. What is common? Okay, yeah, I have one. I know. We both love dancing.
Oh, that is true.
That is something very much common between the both of us.
Yes. You don't even have to play music.
Yeah.
For us.
We don't even need music to dance. We create our own music.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that for sure. That's something that is common between the two of us.
Very much common between the two. Yes.
Thank you for that question. It's a cool question.
Yeah, cool question, and it has only this question made us realize that what is common between us.
Yes.
Thank you.
Nitin has also said, I have saved my hard-earned money for a rainy day. Yes, Nitin, we are glad, and that's exactly exactly how you use it in a sentence. So yes.
Yes.
Yes. And Sonal has said hi. Hello, Sonal. Thank you for joining.
Hi.
All right. Yes. All right. So with this, shall we wrap it up, Ronak?
Sure. Yes.
All right. So everybody, please like, subscribe, comment, And just please also visit our previous lives, previous videos on
Right.
YouTube. We tend to post our reels also on YouTube, so you can watch them there. Do that, interact with us, and keep joining us every Friday, either 5 p.m., 7 p.m. We'll let you know. Now you know how to track that, right? So
Right.
check our social media every Thursday, Friday to see how, at what time you're going live, who's going live. So that.
And also you can post your suggestions like Chandan just did for
Mhm.
business English. And we'll know more about you guys, and we'll know what we should be talking about in this session.
Right. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you everybody for joining.
Thank you.
And
See you.
keep cool, keep having ice creams and these cold drinks and everything.
Yes, yes.
And keep sane.
And keep saving until
Yes.
because the rainy days are going to come soon. So
So,
that. Yes.
all
All
right.
right.